What's going on, guys? Dustin here. We're back with a new video, and as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing a UFC 318 recap of the main card. All in all, the card was great. The people on the card were just an iffy decision, and where the cards were placed, a lot of people said was also iffy, and I kind of agree. For example, like this fight right here, Brandon Allen and Marvin Vettori, was a great fight. One fight of the night, should have been on the main card. They've had beef. I think that also should have been on the main card. What else should have been on? This also was actually a really good fight. I had Oliveira winning this. He's actually huge for the division. I'm pretty sure. Like, he's just massive compared to everybody in the lightweight division. This was the lightweight, right? Bantamweight. He's huge in the bantamweight division. That was a great fight. Let's get started. So Michael Johnson versus Daniel Zellhuber. I'm actually hyped Michael Johnson won. I had Daniel Zellhuber because I didn't think he would fold under pressure and not do anything. But it was a good fight. If we can see here, 80 signature strikes, just way more output from Michael Johnson. I think they gave the first round. It was unanimous decision. They gave Michael Johnson all 3 rounds. That's right. I'm trying to think what the most competitive round was. I know he definitely hurt Michael Johnson to the body a lot with the kicks, but that just wasn't enough for Michael Johnson. He's been in the UFC for way too long to just lose by kicks. It was a good fight. Should have been on the prelims. Not too excited that it was on the main card. Speaking of main card letdowns, I had Dan Ige. This was a disgusting performance from both of them. Dan Ige looks tired to me as soon as the first round started. He looked like he was already just didn't want to be there. And the way the fight ended, they're both like scissoring, and Dan Ige is just trying to chop at him like this. That's not gonna do anything. That was horrible, bro. Like round 3, where's the takedown? Oh, you can't even see the take. Yeah, the round 3, they were on the ground. The last fucking, it wasn't. It was a bad fight. It was not good. Let's see the total strikes. 59 total strikes, 71 total strikes, 5 takedowns, won him the fight. I wish Dan Ige won. Thought he would do better because he just knocked out Sean Woodson. And I think Sean Woodson can honestly beat Patricio Pitbull. I was wrong. My picks were pretty trash. Yeah, I don't think Pitbull should fight on the main card unless it's a fight night. Dan Ige, I was actually hyped when he fought Diego Lopez. That was a banger fight. And then he knocks out Sean Woodson. I'm pretty sure I don't know if he fought in between that, but he's a great fighter. I mean, he has power in his hands, and they just didn't throw. He looked tired as soon as I swear to God, he looked tired as soon as the first bell sounded. Like, when the fight just started. Moving on. Good fight for Pitbull. I mean, I don't know who you have him fight next. Um, Featherweight. I'm trying to even think. I don't know. Maybe Mavzar, but like that would be retarded. Because now maybe Aaron Pico actually. Let the Bellator fight it out. Aaron Pico's 1FC? I'm not too sure. Anyways, let him fight. Kevin Holland versus Daniel Rodriguez. I just want to say, Kevin Holland being a minus 700 favorite against anybody in the welterweight division is dumb as hell. But besides that, it was actually an amazing fight. It was a close fight, honestly. A lot of people could have had it. It should not have been unanimous, in my opinion. In the third round, Kevin Holland had Daniel Rodriguez so hurt. Shoots a takedown. Daniel Rodriguez sprawls and gets right back on top of him. It was a great fight. I don't really know too much about Daniel Rodriguez, but let's see the first I think it all comes down to the first round because I'm pretty sure in round 2, Daniel Rodriguez won. In round 3, Kevin Holland should have won. Daniel Rodriguez needed one good clean shot and he was done. I mean, Kevin Holland just doesn't. I don't know. I know he wants to win, but he doesn't want to fight champions. So maybe he's doing this so we can get another easy fight. He should have won, honestly. Yeah, I think. I'm trying to think. Round 2, Daniel Rodriguez was piecing up Holland, which is just pretty crazy because Holland should be piecing him up. I mean, they went back and forth. It was a great fight. Kevin Holland, Daniel Rodriguez, was he even ranked? I don't even know if he was. I'm sure he was ranked, or maybe he wasn't ranked. Either way, I'm sure he'll get another step up in opponents. Looks, yeah. I mean, the tattoo, all the tattoos actually. I didn't even notice that during the fights, but wow. Okay, interesting character. It was a good one. It was a fun fight. He should have got finished in the third by Kevin Holland. Yeah, great fight. That's a good main card fight. Should it have been the third fight? It should have been. This should have opened it up, and then should have just made the whole card better. But all in all, it was, yeah, good fight, good fight. Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. It was a masterclass. It was a Paulo Costa masterclass. Kopylov. Sorry, my cat's bugging out. Kopylov looked like he didn't even want to be there. He didn't throw a single, let's see, 21, 16, and 11 thrown from Kopylov. I swear to God, this guy has a good output. Paulo Costa is on a mission for Khamzat. And I made a short about how Kopylov is going to destroy this guy. I was completely wrong. The shaking at the press conference didn't matter. He's a monster. He actually is a monster. I think now if he fought Izzy, he would win. That's just my opinion. Personally, I think that he would win. He looks great. Kopylov looked just didn't know what to do. He looked confused at the whole time. Kopylov or Paulo Costa put it on Roman. Every single round outstruck him. Signature strikes 33, 32, 34. I mean, it was a great fight. This should have been the third fight. And we should have had a better, another co-main maybe for a title. But this was great. This got the fans pumped. They were all excited. Paulo Costa with the W. I'm trying to think who really he could fight next. They could make the Izzy fight with him, but I think Izzy's going to fight Strickland. I'm not sure who Kopylov can fight next. I really was thinking he was going to win. So many underdogs won. Actually absurd. Yeah, good win for Costa. Great fight, honestly. The main event, Max, the blessed is blessed. The best is blessed. Versus Dustin Poirier, the Diamond. What a fight to end his career. I mean, in my opinion, I think the scorecards, Dustin says the scorecards were iffy. I do think Max won on the fight, but Dustin could have finished him. I mean, he was hurt a lot. His face in the press conference, Max's face looked pretty beat up. I think Dustin also did a press conference. Obviously, he was beat up too, but this is just a great send-off. I'm trying to think of so knockdown after knockdown. Let's see. Knockdowns won in the first round for Holloway. Knockdown for Dustin Poirier in the second against Holloway. No knockdowns. No knockdowns. No knockdowns. This was a scrap. The final 10 seconds, Max was gonna kill him, honestly. If Dustin didn't grab him in, Max would have knocked him out, and Dustin's not gonna let that happen in his retirement fight. But for the BMF title, this opens a lot of doors again for Max Holloway because he just keeps on winning. Don't think he fights Ilya though. Let him fight Patty. Let Arman fight Ilya. Max hopefully beats Patty. Make that fight again. Max needs one more fight for Ilya because I don't think he's ready yet. I mean, he just destroyed Dustin Poirier. Not destroyed. It was really close. Close as in Dustin Poirier could have knocked him out. He was hurt. Yeah, amazing video at the end for Dustin. A lot of people think that he's not going to retire and he's going to fight if he gets called, but I think I don't know. He looks good, but I don't think he looks as good as he does the past few fights, and I think it's a good time to hang it up. Max Holloway is also a beast. Let's not forget he only lost to Dustin, Volk, Connor, and Ilya. That's fucking crazy. But this was honestly a great card. UFC 318, Louisiana, Dustin send-off. We had Lil Wayne wrap the belt around Max Holloway. Yeah, you don't want to point down with Max Holloway because he will put your lights out. And Dustin was smart. He wanted to talk at the press conference and everything. So good for him. Obviously, they made they're pretty close friends, I guess, for UFC fighters, which is awesome. And they went to war for us, so we can always appreciate that. But if you guys did enjoy this recap, all in all, let's give it a rating out of 10. I'm going to give it a 7.7. It was honestly a pretty good card. The fights matchup should have been moved different places. Patricio Pitbull, get off of the main card, please. Yeah, 7.7 is good. The main event really helped. The prelims were fire. Real quick, the prelims were fire. Bruno Ferreira, absolute dog. And also Carly Judice. She's got hands. That was actually a fun ass fight. The crowd showed out for her, which was fire. Here in the crowd at 6 o'clock, go crazy for her. That's awesome. Good for her. Jimmy Crute got the dub. Dulatov, easy W. Ryan Spann actually no one really saw that. Sorry, there's a fly. Ryan Spann, no one really saw that coming. No one really knows how Ryan Spann's gonna perform always. Good win for him. Next card is going to be Hamza versus DDP. I'm going to be making videos about that coming up shortly. But if you guys liked the video, leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.